back to the channel. I am Cole. Welcome back to Rocket Boy Reviews. Today I'm reviewing yet another German AMG car, a C63, one of my favorite cars in the world. And yeah, stay tuned for this one because you're gonna love it. So what I have here is a 2020 Mercedes C63 AMG S. And well, I'm completely in love with this thing. Alright, so before I really go into it, I'm going to give you a little back history on the C63. So the first C63 that was made was the W204 generation Mercedes C63. That came in a 2-door and a 4-door variant, and everybody liked that car because it was basically an American muscle car that had a Mercedes badge on it. Had a 6.2 liter V8 that made, I think it was 500 horsepower pretty much on the nose. 500 horsepower, the car was an absolute riot. It burned tires like nothing in the world. Like, Jeremy Clarkson did a review on it, Top Gear way back when, and he couldn't control the damn thing. One of the best cars Mercedes ever made, and I also really want one of those. But yeah, go back history. First C63 was a W204, amazing car. Alrighty, so performance of this car. This car has a 4-liter twin turbo, or as Mercedes says, bi-turbo V8, making 503 horsepower, and it flies. Oh, this thing's so fun. This thing is so fast, and it's a lot of fun. Alright, so other than that beautiful engine, this is paired with a amazing dual clutch 9-speed transmission. And because it's a dual clutch, as usual, it shifts incredibly fast and is a lot of fun. Also extremely, it gives you so much satisfaction to just go through the gears and bang, bang, bang. Oh, it's just amazing transmission. Mercedes, as I said with the GTS, have always been known for their amazing transmissions, especially their dual clutches. Amazing system. One more thing about this purely amazing transmission, it has the same thing that GTS has, where you hold the paddle shifters down and it goes to the gear with the most performance. Super cool feature. I love that Mercedes put that. Okay, so onto the walk around of this beast. I'm in complete love with this matte black color. This is actually paint, not a wrap as you might think matte black would be. The AMG logo there. Beautiful headlights. These are the multi-beam LED headlights. I love these headlights. Also these amazing, not really sure how big these tires are. Actually, yes, they're 19-inch rims, very nice, and also matte black to match that paint, and those big red AMG calipers. You also have that V8 bi-turbo to tell you that you're in a twin turbo V8 monster. Completely in love with this car. These things have been one of my favorite cars since they've came out. The new one, the W20, I believe it's called. AMG C63S. This thing is just an absolute beauty. It just looks so nice. What a car. Okay, so stepping into this beautiful matte black C63, you were met with a water bottle. No, I'm kidding. You have this beautiful steering wheel that has this, like, I don't know, it's like a, I don't know, a leather kind of, I don't even know what you would call this, but it looks really nice. It's kind of like a, it's kind of like, it has like depth to it, like it makes your, or it lets your hands like hold on to that steering wheel. Beautiful gauge cluster. I love that yellow gauge cluster. I'll give you guys a startup sequence in a minute here. Very nice steering wheel. Pretty much almost, it's kind of the same as the GTS, but also different. This is the same, and the LCD is the same, obviously. But same with these vents, but in the AMG GTS, there was 2 of them, not 3. Very nice. This system's actually easier to use than the GTS, I find. This also has those amazing Burmester sound system. I like how that also there is on the door and not down here in the seat. Also met with that beautiful Mercedes-Benz logo. Also these very, very, very nice seats. You also have back seats. This is the headrest that I was talking about in the GTS that wasn't optioned, but in this car, obviously, as you can see, is optioned. And that beautiful AMG logo. Very nice interior of this car. Just so many things I love about this thing. I'll give you guys a little startup sequence here. The V8 roars to life. Also remember that AMG logo. Very nice. All right, so back trunk space of this beautiful matte black beast, actually not too bad at all. 12.6 cubic feet of space. That's actually 0.6 cubic feet bigger than what you get in the M3. Not too bad at all. Okay, so fuel economy of this beautiful Mercedes-Benz, 18 in the city and 27 miles per gallon on the highway, for a combined total of 21 miles per gallon. That's also equal to 11.7 liters per 100 kilometers. Fun fact, that's better than the AMG GTS I reviewed, the S7, and the M3. Don't know how that's more economical, but it is what it is. Alrighty, so on to things that I like about this car, and to be completely honest, it is endless, because I'm absolutely in love with this thing. I love the way it drives. The transmission is awesome. That engine has 503 horsepower, which is plenty. It still can burn the back tires off if you really want it. It's really good, super comfortable. There's really nothing not to like about this car, especially the steering wheel is super nice, super informative. I like how it has little knobs and everything. Super informative, super nice. It's just an overall amazing car. All right, time for a little pull in this 503 horsepower AMG. So another really cool feature in this car, when you put this car into reverse, you get this. And it shows you literally everything. It shows you like how far away you are, close to something. It's a really cool feature, and another thing that I really like about this car. Amazing. Love it so much. It's super informative. All right, so I'm actually going to switch to this perspective for what I don't like about this car, and it has to do with this gear selector. I'm not the biggest fan that I have to sit here and it's kind of like a truck. See how it's drive, park. I don't like that I have to kind of like push this button over here to go into park and then all the way up for reverse. It's a kind of weird. I'm also not used to it. I could get used to it, obviously, but just something I noticed jumping right into this car. But yeah. All right, one more thing that I am not the biggest fan of in this car. In this little corner area here, this is actually your trunk release. I wish it was a little bit higher up, because in this car, I believe you'd be using the trunk release quite a bit for like your groceries or anything you want to put in the back, since this is kind of like a sedan. I do kind of wish it wasn't tucked all the way back there, but overall, this is still an amazing car, and I still absolutely love it. Alrighty, so that is the end of the video. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Two things that I missed. This car actually got a 3.5 star, 3 out of 5 stars for reliability. Not as good as the GTS, but not too bad overall. 3.5 stars, but I think it's more of a summer car, so you shouldn't really have that big of a problem. Another thing, this car also started at $67,000 USD, which is equal to around $85,000 Canadian. I'm talking about base price here. I believe the car that I reviewed was around the 90 to 95 range. I believe that's Canadian dollars. But yeah, but everybody, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope everybody liked it. I sure as hell had a lot of fun driving it. Also one of my favorite cars on the market right now. So I love it a lot. Thank you so much to Joe, the owner. I'll be dropping his Instagram in the description below. Thank you for the trust. I really appreciate it. You know how much I liked your car. So yeah, thank you very much, everybody. As I said, please do all the YouTube stuff, and as usual, have an amazing day.